It's time for a brand new episode, number 392 of the Genuine ScLoHo Media and Marketing Podcast. My name is Scott Howard, also known as ScLoHo. This is an ongoing collection of media, marketing, and personal insights with a fresh update nearly every week since I kicked this off back in 2017. This is the audio reading of an article that you can read at my website, scotthoward.me. Altogether, I've published over 1,600 articles. And this one is titled, The Power of a Clear Name and a Strong Slogan. Even though I'm recording this at the Federated Media Studios in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and I work for WO, that's WOWO Radio, and this is being promoted by my employer, everything that I say or write is strictly my own thoughts and not necessarily the opinions of Federated Media or any of their affiliations or advertisers. Now, just about every week, except for holiday weeks, I send out a newsletter called Sound Advice that is created by my friend Rick over at Ends Media. Here's another great insight from my Sound Advice newsletter that subscribers received in their email last month. You're driving past a business called Anderson & Sons. Nice name. Sounds trustworthy. But what do they do? Does Anderson & Sons sell insurance? Does Anderson & Sons lay concrete? Does Anderson & Sons make smoked sausage? Now compare that to the name Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Boom, no guessing required. They change oil instantly. If your business name doesn't say what you do, don't panic. You don't have to rebrand overnight and slap a new sign on the building. What you need to do is help people connect the dots. That's where a clear, catchy slogan can come in. A great slogan does two things. Number one, it tells people what you do. And number two, it tells them what to remember about you. Geico's 15 minutes could save you 15%. Does both. It's about time and about money, and it sticks. In today's cluttered world, where people scroll past a dozen ads before breakfast, your business name usually isn't enough. And if your slogan is "in business since 1982, well, congrats on your longevity. But that doesn't exactly scream, call us now. This is where something called top-of-mind awareness becomes your best friend. Studies show that when somebody needs a product or a service, they don't necessarily click on the first search result. They click on the first name that they recognize. Being known beats being found. So, the more consistently and memorably you brand yourself across radio, online, and everywhere in between, the better your odds of being the business people think of first. If you want to stand out, you need a message that's short, clear, and memorable. Something that plants a flag in the customer's mind and says, this is who we are, and this is why you'll love us. Because when someone Googles your category, they're not clicking on the most clever name or the name at the top of the list. They're clicking the name that they already know, the one that they've heard 100 times before on the radio, maybe seen in a tagline or heard somebody sing in a jingle. Better yet, a good slogan helps people remember you and search your business directly, not just your business category when they're looking online. Would you like to create a slogan that does some heavy lifting? I've got a cheat sheet for you. Just email me and ask for 7 secrets of a successful slogan. Now, what I just shared from you was from my Sound Advice newsletter that is free. Just ask me and I'll sign you up. And then nearly every Wednesday, you'll get it in your email too. By the way, I'm going to expand on this idea right now. One of my clients that has been on WOWO Radio for 3 decades just went through a brand update that helps clarify their business. I'm speaking of Chris Moore. When he began on the radio, he was one of 3 names like Moore, Smith, and Not Smith. Chris broke away from the other 2 and became Moore and Associates. Now, both of those variations said nothing about what he and his business does. But despite that, Chris was successful because his marketing message made it crystal clear what they do. Well, now he's in the best possible place with a new name that they switched to last year when Moore and Associates became Moore Wealth Management. His ad message remains the same as it was before the name change, but now, just mentioning his business name, everybody knows that his company is in the financial planning business and not something like the trucking business. Sometimes changing your name is impossible or it's the right thing to do. So that's when your marketing slogan and supporting ads need to be spot on with who you are and why people should do business with you. Would you like help? Contact me. If you have any questions about advertising or marketing that you don't know who to ask, just ask me. Send me an email, scott@wowo.com. That's scott@wowo.com.
Podcasts by Federated Media.